Hi, Gail. Thank you so much for joining me today for the series on inspirational stories for women. Um, I'm good old friends with you and was happy to help you out. So let's hear your story.
I'm happy to share. No problem. I do. I think the negative for me is that I do have some knowledge. I am a physical therapist assistant. So, and plus, you with your knowledge are a good friend of mine. And so when I started having this pain, I thought that I could just kind of take care of it myself, which is not necessarily a good thing. And I'm also someone that I'm very active, and I kept being active. And it was very specific SI pain. I mean, I knew that. And I also had the thing about pain sometimes is that it might not just be that, but then I was starting to develop this hip bursitis. So all these things are happening. And then I finally decided one day I was retiring and I was moving. And I was like, I need to seriously do something because it wasn't going away. Here's the big shocker. It was getting worse. So I stopped everything. Well, stopping everything and resting is a good thing for a certain period of time, but that also didn't make it go away either. And so I know that you had written a book on it, and I ordered the book and I got it, and I decided, because I have a lot of input from a lot of PT friends and my own brain and all this different input, and I just decided I am going to read this book and just do what the book says. And for me, that was big. I'm just going to follow it. I'm not going to do anything else. I've had a lot of input. Oh, maybe this muscle's too strong. This is too weak. You have an uneven pull. All this is going on with your SI joint. And I did. I just followed the book. And it was pretty remarkable that I started having a decrease in my pain within a week. And then I was pain-free, following the book, doing the progressions, only doing what the book says, and not listening to all the other input I was getting. And I did get to the point where I was totally pain-free, and I'm happy to say that I don't have an issue. And it didn't take that long. I would say within a month, for sure. And I think that's pretty good because I had it for quite a while. But I think the best thing for what I could say is that it's really helpful that, when you rest, it kind of goes away, but it really wasn't going away. And I knew certain positions to avoid. But as soon as I started this, I pretty much started to notice a decrease, but I'm pretty body aware of my pain. And then I was like, well, this is working. And I just continued with it and did honestly, exactly what the book said. I didn't deviate from it. I wasn't listening to other therapists or what people were telling me. And thank you for that, because I like not being in pain.
What was your pain like? Did it go down your leg? Where was it? It
was not. It was very specific point tenderness SI joint.
Okay.
But it could, and once again, I was having some hip bursitis achiness. Mm-hmm. And so I was aggravated that I had that, but then in certain positions, but it was starting to be like an achy right there all the time.
Was there an incident that started the pain? Like, did you fall or was there a trigger for this, or it just kind of started because you're just such an active person?
Yeah, probably my running. I was training for a half marathon. I wasn't doing appropriate stretching. I wasn't looking at the whole picture.
You didn't fall, or you weren't in a car accident or anything like that?
No. Okay. And I had it. What started the bursitis, which might have even aggravated this more, is if anyone's ever done this, I painted a ceiling, and I got up on a chair leading with the same leg, like a lot, to get up, roll, get back down, get up, roll, get back down. I don't know why I didn't use an extended roller, but I thought, and I kept using the same leg. And then on that side, here's the other thing that made me scared. It's my good side. And so of course I was overusing my good side to protect my other side. I'm sure people can understand. Unfortunately, I have a stronger side than the other side. So it was on my stronger side. I was beside myself.
The pain was actually on your stronger side.
Well, on the side, yeah. Well, my right side is still my stronger side, but I tend to do more on my left because my right knee is kind of unstable.
But I mean, your pinpoint SI pain was on your right side, your stronger leg.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
The one that I use.
Yeah.
More than the right one.
Okay.
Very specific exercises in there that if I feel it, because we can all feel when it starts to,
Sure.
The one on your back, and you do a bridge and lift your knee and resist your left one. That, I am telling you, that is my go-to. So I still use that one to tweak if I think it's like it might be acting up. I'm telling you, it works.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, well, thank you so much for that testimonial, and I appreciate it, and I appreciate your friendship. And thank you all for joining us, and I will talk to you soon.